This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description. You know about the Space Needle, Starbucks, and its distinction as the birthplace of grunge. But did you know it's built atop the ruins of a city center that burned down more than 100 years ago? Or that it's the hometown of Kenny J? Here for your tasting pleasure, a cup of freshly brewed facts about Seattle. Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about what is up with Seattle, Washington. If you're new here, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notifications bell to get updates whenever we post. Seattle may be known for its beauty, but there are many fun facts about Seattle that you may not know. Many people know Seattle for being the start of some of the biggest companies around, including Starbucks, Amazon, Microsoft, to name a few. However, there is much more Seattle trivia that makes up the city. Let's begin with its history. Seattle, Washington. Seattle, chief city of the state of Washington, U.S., seat 1853 of King County, the largest metropolis of the Pacific Northwest, and one of the largest and most affluent urban centers in the United States. A major port of entry and an air and sea gateway to Asia and Alaska. Seattle lies alongside Puget Sound, a deep inland arm of the northern Pacific Ocean, and is at the center of a conurbation that's defined roughly by Everett to the north, Bellevue to the east, and Tacoma to the south. The city was settled in November 13, 1851, in what is now West Seattle. It was relocated the following year to a site across Elliott Bay near a Duwamish Indian village. It owes its name to the Native American leader Seattle, chief of the Duwamish, Suquamish, and other tribes of the Puget Sound area. Areas of great natural beauty, including the densely forested Olympic Peninsula and the Cascade Range, surrounded the city. Its urban center, dominated by tall skyscrapers that overlook Elliott Bay and enhanced by the city's abundant parks and neighborhoods, also offers a handsome prospect. Like other western cities in the United States, Seattle commands the resources of a broad hinterland, one that extends far east to the Great Plains of Montana, linked by road, rail, ship, and air to global distribution networks. The city has grown to take on international economic importance, a development that owes much to Seattle's role as one of the world's leading centers for the manufacture of high technology and for internet-based commerce. Climate. Seattle's climate is temperate with cool summers and mild winters. To the west, the Olympic Mountains provide protection from the heavy winter rains that frequently inundate the Pacific coast of Washington, while the tall Cascades to the east shield the city from mid-continental extremes of heat and cold. Average high temperatures in July seldom exceed the mid-70s Fahrenheit, about 24 degrees Celsius, while average highs in January are in the upper 40s Fahrenheit, about 8 degrees Celsius. The temperature drops below freezing for about 10 to 15 days annually. Owing to the confluence of humid continental and oceanic weather systems, the sky is often overcast. However, the city receives an average of only 37 inches or 940 millimeters of precipitation each year. The summer sky is usually at least partly clear, but overall there are fewer than 60 completely sunny days annually. Economy of Seattle. Until the 20th century, Seattle's economy was based on lumbering and the extraction and transport of other locally abundant natural resources. Its economy diversified with the development of manufacturing, including aircraft and heavy machinery, food processing, banking, insurance, and transportation industries in the early 20th century, all of which expanded markedly during and after World War II. Electronics-based industries, notably those connected with software development and manufacturing, became significant in the 1980s and are now the most productive component of the economy. Biomedical manufacturers are of growing importance, while agricultural products grown in the so-called Inland Empire of the interior Northwest remain an economic mainstay. Numerous federal agencies have offices in Seattle. Washington state ranks among the highest in the country in per capita exports, and the vast majority of these exports are manufactured, processed, or shipped from Seattle. International trade is the most dynamic sector of the state and city economy, symbolized by the construction of the World Trade Center Seattle complex. Things Seattle is famous for. Emerald City Comic-Con. One of the things in Seattle that have gained popularity is Emerald City Comic-Con. This comic book convention takes place annually and features wide-ranging activities like discussion panels, costume contests, celebrity signings, and a whole lot more. Its main attraction includes the Exhibitors Hall, where comic book stores sell their products, particularly vintage comics and action figures. If you're a big fan of comic books and all things pop culture, you're going to have the best time at Emerald City Comic-Con. Nirvana. Since Seattle is considered the birthplace of grunge music, it's hard not to look at the popular bands from the city that has introduced this genre to the world. Yes, we're absolutely talking about Nirvana, the band behind famous songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit and Come As You Are. This rock band was founded by frontman and guitarist Kurt Cobain and bassist Chris Novoselic, with the latter addition of drummer Dave Grohl. Being one of the most beloved rock groups of all time, Nirvana was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014. Starbucks coffee. What is Seattle known for, you ask? The city is the birthplace of the universally recognized coffee brand Starbucks. It is considered as the most famous attraction among coffee lovers. It's not just a place to drink freshly brewed coffee, but it's also popular as a place to buy freshly roasted beans. The store offers many drinks ranging from regular coffee and espresso to chai tea lattes and caramel frappuccinos, etc. The Seattleites love their coffee. The presence of short winters and rainy days is the main reason for the popularity of coffee in the city. Space Needle. Built in the middle of the Seattle Center, this 184 meters tall tower was built for the 1962 World Fair. The tower is considered to be the icon of Seattle due to its incredibly gorgeous looks and the number of visitors it fetches regularly. Space Needle Restaurant is one of the most expensive eateries in Seattle, but the awesome views make it a must-visit destination on any traveler's list. Seattle Aquarium. The Seattle Aquarium is famous among tourists who love to explore the wonders of the underwater world. You can see exotic marine life such as octopus, playful sea otters, puffers, salmon, luminous moon jellies, and many more. Immerse yourself in the breathtaking underwater dome's 360-degree view, where you can even touch live sea creatures like urchins, sea cucumbers, and sea stars, etc. Some of the famous people in Seattle. Many famous people are from Seattle, Washington. Award-winning actors, rappers, philanthropists, and chefs are just a few examples of the many different types of famous people that refer to Seattle as their home. Bill Gates. Bill Gates, born in Seattle, Washington, is an inventor, philanthropist, and programmer. He's the co-founder of Microsoft and currently has a net worth of $137.2 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest persons in the world. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Seattle-born Jeffrey Dean Morgan is an actor who is best known for his role of Denny Duquette in Grey's Anatomy. Jeffrey also made an unforgettable appearance in the Season 6 finale of The Walking Dead, playing the role of Negan. Mario Batali. Mario Batali, a chef and media personality, was born in Seattle, Washington, and co-owns several restaurants. He's currently a co-host on the hit television series The Chew. Jean Smart. Seattle-born Jean Smart is an actress who's best known for playing the role of Charlene Fraser Stillfield on the hit television sitcom Designing Women. A few of Jean's film credits include Change of Heart, Sweet Home Alabama, and Bringing Down the House. Seattle is just exceptionally unique. One thing is certain, as soon as you catch a glimpse of the Space Needle, the observation tower that's become the icon of the city in the Pacific Northwest, you'll know that you're arriving in a pretty special place where you'll be free to rediscover yourself and pursue your share of happiness under the sun. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Seattle, Washington. Let us know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.